All right, guys. So we talked about the other day how Democrats are just absolutely curb stomping Republicans in these special elections. There was just a race in deep red MAGA, Texas. It's a Republican plus 20 district, and the Democrats just won. Trump was asked about this. Ready? He was asked about this election where the Republican came up short and got destroyed. And his reaction is so fucking telling. Listen to this.
A Democrat won your special election in an area that you had won by 17 points. What is your reaction to that?
I don't know. I didn't hear about it. Somebody ran where?
In Texas, a special election for legislative
the 9th state Senate seat.
I'm not involved in that. That's a local Texas race.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's an election? What's an election? I've never heard that word before. What's an election? I got nothing to do with that. I don't know what you're talking about.
A special election for legislative
the 9th state Senate seat.
I'm not involved in that. That's a local Texas race. You mean I won by 17 and this person lost? Things like that happen.
Does it worry you about the
Well, you don't know whether or not it's transferable. You know, I'm not on the ballot, so you don't know whether or not it's transferable. But, you know, you put the Democrats in, you'll end up with open borders again. You'll end up with crime all over the place. We have no crime anymore. I mean, think of it.
We have no crime anymore. The entire White House is a criminal cartel. You are a pedophile, rapist, war criminal. You're surrounded by other pedophile, rapist, war criminals. You are literally murdering Americans in the streets with your Gestapo thugs. Like, this is nothing but all you're doing is a massive crime spree. I've never seen a more corrupt person in my life. You're literally doing pay-to-play for fucking pardons. You're pardoning the worst fraudsters in the country.
It's the lowest crime it's had in 125 years. In recorded history. The year 1900. That's a long time ago. So it's very good. No, I don't know anything about it. I didn't know. I mean, I know there's a race going there. And it's too bad. What can I say? I have nothing to do with it. Yeah.
He's such a bad liar. Really? I never heard about it. You're just telling me now. I have nothing to do with that. I don't know what you're talking about. In a Long Truth Social post, Trump publicly endorsed the Republican in this race and urged Republicans to vote for her. Oh, what happened? I thought you didn't know. I thought you were totally caught off guard and you had no idea. So here was Trump's post just the other day. Today's the day. All voters in Texas's 9th state Senate district get out and vote for phenomenal candidate Lee Wamsgans. She is a highly successful entrepreneur and an incredible supporter of our movement to make America great again. My very good friend, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, needs a strong conservative Republican in the 9th district to keep Texas red. The radical left Democrats are spending a fortune to beat a true MAGA warrior. By the way, that's not even true. The Republican outspent the Democrat 20-1. 20-1. Lee Wamsgans, you can win this election for Lee, who has my complete and total endorsement. Polls close at 7 p.m. Get out and vote for Lee Wamsgans. Find your closest polling location here. Lee will never let Texas or the USA down. President Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump. This was supposed to be a layup election. Trump endorsed. The right was all in. They outspent the Democrat 20-1. The Democrat not only won, but crushed. It was a 31-point flip. 31-point flip, bro. And Trump's going, election? There's an election? I don't even know what an election. I haven't heard that word in a long time. What does that even mean, election? Somebody should tell me what that means. I'm not even sure what that means. That's so crazy. But that had nothing to do with me. Nah, bro, it has everything to fucking do with you. Politics now. They used to say politics is local. No, now politics is all national. And the stench of Trump is on every single Republican. And now you even have people like Ted Cruz going, I don't know about this. No, this shit is kind of sort of backfiring. You have fucking Ron DeSantis going, this economy doesn't look too good. The reason they're doing that, guys, is they're planting the seeds. They know Trump's not going to recover from this. So they're planting the seeds for the future where when they run for president again, where they come out and say, I was warning everybody as early as 2026, and I was saying, hey, look out. There's going to be a problem. We're not going to do well in the midterms. You're making these bad decisions. This is going to affect us. And they're trying to get ahead of it. But they're all fucking guilty. Every single one of them is guilty. They all sold their souls and cucked themselves to the pedophile, war criminal, rapist, con man. Okay? And then now they're all up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. And now Trump, this is such classic Trump. You know how, like, when it comes to leadership, the buck is always supposed to stop with you? With Trump, the buck never stops with him. With Trump, he's like, I don't know what you're talking. I've never even heard of this person. I didn't even know there was a race going on. If I was on the ballot, actually, everything would have went great. Everything would have been amazing. We would have won that one easy. The fuck you would, bitch. The fuck you would. So for all those Republicans out there, weenus gobbling Trump, How'd that work out for you? How was the weenus gobbling? This is where it led you. Fucking peckerheads. This is where it led you. It led you to Deathville. It led you to nowhere. Okay? The voters are now telling you to get stuffed. That's where we're at now. So it's time for everybody to wake up. Hitching your wagon to this fucking sewage pig was always disgusting, always the worst possible thing you could do. And meanwhile, as I said, Democrats aren't even doing anything. It's the meme, the meme about President Xi, do nothing, win. Right now, that's literally Democrats also. Do nothing, win. I mean, you have Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer trying everything they can to fuck this up. But the Republican brand is so fucking tarnished. If you're a Democrat and you just said nothing, sit in the corner in the cuck chair and you'll get voted in. That's what'll happen. Because the Republicans are that disgusting that people are like, oh, shit, any Democrat will do, right? But again, the Democrats would be better off if they fought. Instead of winning by 6 or 7 points, you win by 12 or 13 points because you actually stand for something. You actually fight back. You actually expose the fascism and the imperialism and the colonialism and the fucking Gestapo and everything that Trump is doing here, the corruption, the endless corruption. So, but it's just classic Trump, man. Fucking out there campaigning for this person, promoting this person, the person loses, he goes, I never heard of him. I don't even know what you're talking about. That has nothing to do with me. I'm actually really popular. But it's also something to fear because the fact that he's doing this is showing that there's going to come a time, like he's sort of letting these losses slide, but we all know they're going to try to steal the 2026 midterms. They're going to try to steal the 2028 election. And this is part of the laying the groundwork, right? He's going to say, when I'm more involved, there's no way we could lose. So it had to be stolen that the Democrats just won. So I'm just warning everybody, be prepared. Be fucking prepared. But yes, you have with Trump's ICE Gestapo thugs, with the fascism, with the imperialism, with the corruption, with the economic woes, they're screwed, bro. The Epstein files, they're screwed. People are rushing to the polls to vote against Trump and MAGA. People who in the past had voted for them are abandoning them at a record clip now. And he's trying to tiptoe out of the room and pretend like he had nothing to do with it. Bro, you had everything to do with it.
Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.